Hello, everyone. Um, Happy Wednesday. I'm your host, David. Wait, do we have audio? Do we have audio? Do we have audio? Hang on. Do we have audio? Can you hear me? 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 Do we have audio? Can someone write in the chat if we have audio? Especially can everyone hear me? So we could be on the same page. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We have audio. We have audio. Do we have audio? We have audio. Oh wait, hang on. Do we have audio? Do we have audio? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hang on, give me 1 second. Hello. I don't know why I put the headphones on. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hang on, give me 1 second. Can everyone hear us? I think we're good, David. Yes, we're good. Yes, we're good. We have audio. We're good. Thank you, Ricky Jr. All right, so we're good. Yeah, we have audio because as I'm talking, the green volume is going up. I mean, it's going up. So overall, we have audio. All right, we're good. We're good. I was like, no, we don't have audio. With as I said before, if I don't have audio, it means that the headphones are not connected. But when the headphones are connected, then I have audio. So we're good. We're good. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Testing 1 2 3. 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 I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We have audio. We have audio. Let me see one more time. Can everyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? All right, we're good. We're good. All right, we're good. We have audio. All right. Now we have audio. What was about to say? Oh yes. All right. So last night was the election with Donald Trump. Maybe channel my Trump. I won the election last night. I won the election fair and square. I could be a Kamala Harris. I could beat her easily. Like I said months ago, when I said I will smash Kamala, I will squash her, and I did. I defeated Kamala Harris last night to win the presidency and the White House. And now I'm going back to the White House, and I'm gonna bring back our country because our country is a danger. Our country is a dire crisis, and I'm going to bring back our country. We're going to bring back our American jobs. We're going to bring back the American economy. We're going to bring back uh shutting on the border, and we're going to bring back a wall, especially when I was president in 2016, 2016 to 2020. I made a wall. So that way the immigrants don't cross the border to Mexico, and we shut down the border, and I will do it again. I will shut down the border so that way the migrants don't come into our country illegally, and as I said, last night, early this morning, in my victory speech, as I said, early this morning in my victory speech, um, I will, I will, I will deport everyone with mass deportations, and and I would say, if you want to come into our country, you get to come in illegally, but you can't commit crimes, because if you commit a crime in our country, we go to send you back where you come from, and I would say you can't come into our country because you're a criminal. So sorry, but not sorry. Let me say one more. When it comes to Trump, uh, we will take back our country, and we're going to bring back everything. We're going to bring back Trump stuff, and we will get rid of all the body stuff that he brought to the country, and we go to keep um we go to keep the gas prices low. We go to keep the economy very low, and we go to hire uh, jobs for America first, and we're going to bring back America, only America, America first, and we're going to bring back just America, okay? Only America, no other countries like China or other countries, just only America, America only, America jobs, America economy. So get ready, folks. Uh, we go to bring back our country, and we go to keep it safe, like I did while I was president for the first time, because that's how I roll. And while everyone is worried about me, Donald Trump, everything will be fine. Believe me, everything will be just fine. So don't panic, don't hit the panic button. Everything will be just fine. Our culture will be great, and we go to make America great again. Donald J. Trump. Now, I just won the presidency for the second time, and I'm back in the White House. So I'm back, baby. I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm sure you did. And I want to get my supporters who bought me, especially uh I want to get Joe Rogan, and I want to get Elon Musk. I want to get him for endorsing me, and without them, I really want the election, and I will probably write on two social like Kamala. She stole the election from me. This is not fair. She took the election from me, and now we go to suffer even more under Kamala Harris, which when thank God she get one, because she will make our country even more terrible, just like Biden. I mean, now I just channel my. I mean, now I just channel my Trump, which I might do that more now that Trump will be back in the White House next year. Now that he just won the election overnight, even though even though um give credit where it's due. Use Nation, which I watch them all the time. Um, I watch Use Nation all the time because they do a great job like breaking down politics. They do a great job like giving us the news, and especially they do a much better job than CNN, uh, MSNBC, and Fox News. And News Nation, they call it first. They were the first media outlet to call um, Trump winning the presidency, the election last night, and not Fox News. So overall, give credit where it's due. News Nation, they call it first, before Fox News, before everyone else, including CNN and MSNBC, which by the way, I saw on TMZ today, MSNBC and CNN, they call they call the winner from Trump at 2:30 in the morning, while everyone was sleepy, including me. So U.S. News was first, then Fox News, then Fox News, again MSNBC and CNN. So now, while everyone is worried now that Trump will be back in the White House next year, um, I'm not worried. Yes, I just said it. I'm not worried, especially now that Trump will take over the White House again um, next year. And the reason why I'm not worried, because the thing is, as I said in my other YouTube video, I spoke about the election, especially now Trump is the winner. The reason why I'm not worried, because number one, Trump, this is who he is, and number two, and when Trump says something, Trump Trump is always controversial. And number three, when Trump became president from 26, I mean from 27, no, I want to correct myself, 2017 to 2020, overall, um, I was not panicking. I didn't hit the panic button because at the same time, I was keeping hope alive. I was keeping the faith alive, and um, especially even though everyone was worried that Trump will cause danger to our country, uh, the United States of America. At the same time, I was not worried. I was not worried during Trump's first presidency, and and I'm not worried, especially everything that Trump does. Nothing. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Okay, Trump. By the way, if you hear my neighbor's dog barking, I apologize. I'm live with David, my live YouTube show. Uh, what was I gonna say? Trump, he's so unpredictable. Okay, Trump is a unpredictable person because whenever Trump does something or says something, um, it doesn't shock me. Wherever it comes out his mouth or wherever he makes his move, now that Trump will be president again next year. And the thing is, Trump, when he promised everything that he said during the campaign, like mass deportations, especially he wants to, he wants to get rid of the U.S. Department of Education, and including other stuff that Trump wants to like demolish. Uh, that doesn't surprise me, and especially Trump, he just want to get rid everything, and and do it for himself. Especially especially Trump, he only cares about himself and only for himself, and especially his ego, um, his ego, his ego, um, he was born with that ego. Especially he has the same ego as his father, Fred Trump, and I'm gonna say this: if his father Fred and Fred was still alive, and Fred Trump, Trump's father, if he was still alive, he will say the same thing like Trump. He will back Trump. He will support him, especially especially he will support his son. Uh, whatever Trump does, and 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 I'm sure Fred now. I mean, especially um, I'm sure in heaven, Fred. I'm sure he's proud what Trump is doing, and now that Trump will be president again next year, I'm sure I'm sure that Fred will still be proud of Trump, no matter what. And and this is why I'm not hitting a panic button like everyone else, because everyone else is worried what will Trump do in his second stint. Now he will be president again next year when he takes over the Oval Office in January, when he's inaugurated after Biden. And give me 1 second, folks. I need to clean my nose. Give me 1 second. Stand by. Give me 1 second, folks. I hate sometimes when you talk and then your nose like wants to run and then you're talking with your nose like ee. Anywho, I'm not hitting a panic button. Now that Trump won the election overnight, and I'm not one of those people that I will hit the panic button and worry when it comes to Trump, especially what will Trump do in his second term. I mean, in his second term, now he will be president again next year, and and overall, I'm not panicking. Okay, I'm not panicking. I'm not worried. Like I said in my other YouTube video when I spoke about that Trump won the election, I said, I'm gonna say this. I will say this to the camera. I'm gonna say this to the camera. We will all get through. We will all get through this together. Okay, we will all get through this together. Keep the faith alive. We will all survive this. Okay, we will all survive. Uh, we will all survive the Trump second presidency. Okay, we must keep the hope. We must keep the faith and hope alive because that's the only thing we can do. That's the only thing we can do is keep hope alive and 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 just keep the faith and hope alive. Because that's the only thing we can do and not panicking. Because I understand everyone is worried. Everyone is worried about the Trump second presidency. Okay, I understand, but at the same time, we must keep the hope alive. We must keep the faith alive, and we will all get through this together. Okay, let me say again. We will all get through this together, no matter what. We will survive this, and everything will be fine. Like Kamala Harris said earlier in her speech, um, everything will be fine. Okay, everything will be just fine. Don't panic. Just breathe and exhale. Okay, while at the same time, people can have mental health and anxiety when it comes to Trump, but I want to make it clear: we will survive. We will survive this under Trump. Now he will be president again next year, and we will all get through this together. Okay, we will all get through this together, and we will survive, like we did 2016 to 2020. Okay, we survived the first Trump presidency, and we will survive the Trump second presidency. Okay, no matter what Trump does in the White House, we will all get through this together. Okay, we will survive this. We will survive as Americans. Okay, so keep the hope alive, keep the faith alive. That's all we can do right now before Trump takes over the White House in January 2025. Now, speaking of Kamala, I will not play the song because I don't want to get trouble on YouTube, especially copyright. But I will tell you what she said earlier. Give me 1 second, folks. If I could find an article that Kamala Harris said, you know what? I'm gonna go TMZ. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. As I'm reading this for TMZ, yeah. As I'm reading, let me say it again. As I'm reading this for TMZ, Kama said earlier when she congratulated Trump on winning the election. Give me 1 second. She told the people who voted for her they must accept the election results because Americans owe loyalty to the Constitution and not to any president. She promised to work with Trump on a peaceful God darn it, Harvey. Uh, what was that? She promised to work with Trump on peaceful translation of power and said this election should end the fight for a better future for all Americans. Harris Harris called Trump earlier today to congratulate him on his historic win. Hang on, give me 1 second if I'm not playing a sound. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not playing a sound because I don't want to get told on YouTube, especially copyright. Um, Harris called Trump earlier today to congratulate him on his historic win. President Joe Biden also called President-elect Trump Wednesday to offer his congratulations and reportedly invited Trump to visit the White House Thursday. Biden is set to deliver a national address himself. Harris' Democrat campaign was a roller coaster, kicking off in August after Biden stepped aside, ending his quest for a second term. Harris quickly rolled a wave of high-profile celeb endorsements with stars like Taylor Swift, Cardi B, Ariana Grande, and more backing her. Kamala's been sharing berries for years, and her win could make history as the first black woman, and person of South Asian descent to become president. Trump made history as the only second president elected to non-consecutive terms as the first convicted felon elected to office. So there you have it, folks. Kamala. Oh, by the way, if you hear my TV, I'm watching the English show on TNT. And yes, my boy Wayne Gretzky is talking on TNT right now. With TNT, they have um, Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks. So those are the two teams playing on TNT. Anywho, what was it? I'm off track. Um, the thing is, I agree with Kamala because she's making clear. She's making it clear that um, everything will be fine. Keep the faith alive, and everything will be fine. Now that Trump um, will be back in the White House as the second term president. I mean, as the second time as president, and overall, Kamala, she's making it clear everything will be fine. Don't panic. Everything will be just fine, no matter what Trump does in the White House for the next 4 years, or or if Trump somehow like makes a like a law, if Trump makes a law that will keep him forever in the White House till something if he leaves like in 2020. Um, I'll probably will make a law and I will tell Congress pass the law so I could stay as president forever and stay in the White House forever so I don't leave again like in 2020. And by the way, I'm gonna say one more thing before we get to the election night. Especially I mean before I get to the election night ratings. Again, I will get to the Menendez first. Um, the thing is, the Democrats, this was a bad night for them. This was a bad night for the Democrats because the Democrats were hoping that Kamala will make history as the first female black woman as president, and that didn't happen. And the Democrats they need to go back to the drawing board and figure out a plan how to win the next election in the next 4 years. Or if Trump, like I said, doesn't make a law that will keep him forever in the White House. And the thing is, even though a lot of people are blaming the Democrats, yo, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, hmm, this is not the Democrats' fault, okay? Because um, when it comes to the election, you just never know what will happen. You just never know who will win, what states will win, which candidate will get more more wins, and overall, the Democrats they're not at fault for, Kamala losing the election because the thing is the thing is the Democrats did not have a plan to defeat Trump because the Democrats they were panicking for Biden, especially they want for Biden to drop out, which he did. Again, backing with Kamala, like if Kamala was pitching in the bullpen and she comes out, again she replaces Biden. The thing is, the Democrats should not deserve blame because the election anything could happen. Especially the Democrats could not defeat Trump with Hillary Clinton in 2016 and last night with Kamala overnight. So overall, the Democrats they need to figure out a game plan. They need to figure out another way how to win an election, and they need to figure out which candidate is better. Um, um, the Democrats they need to figure out a better candidate that works for the party that everyone will support, and and what I'm about to say. I mean, what was I going to say? Uh, the Democrats, they just need to figure out a a plan how to win an election and have a good candidate that will represent the Democrats and hoping to win election because so far what the Democrats are doing or not is not working. Okay, the Democrats plan to defeat Trump twice. It's not working. So the Democrats, it just need to figure out a way. It just need to figure out a way to defeat Trump. I mean, they just need to figure out a way to win the election moving forward. And they need to start drawing a plan how to win and who's the better candidate that will represent the Democrats moving forward. So those are my thoughts. Now that Trump won the election overnight and get Kamala's um, comments for earlier and as well as well as well me not panicking now that Trump will be back in the White House next year in January when he takes over the Oval Office as Commander in Chief again. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'll be back in the White House in January 2025, and I'm gonna do a big parade on my first day as Commander in Chief. All right. Even though I spent 30 minutes on an election, especially Trump, now let's move on to the ratings. The ratings for the election night was as the Hollywood reporters reported on it, TV viewing on election night dropped off considerably from 4 years ago. Primetime coverage of the presidential election averaged 42.29 million viewers across 18 cable and broadcast networks from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern. According to the final same game ratings from Nielsen, that's a step 26% decline from 4 years ago, which drew 56.92 million viewers and at least watched election night since the ratings service began keeping total viewer tallies in 2000. Nielsen also says 22% of the TV households, 28.45 million, watched election coverage Tuesday, the lowest percentage ever dating to 1960. Donald Trump was elected to his second term, with most news outlets calling a race early Wednesday morning. Um, the great majority of Tuesday night's TV audience, about 38.5 million people, was tuning in to the Big Four broadcast networks: ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC, and three biggest cable news channels: CNN, Fox News, and NBC, mirroring the overall decline. All again brought in smaller primetime audience than they did in 2020. Fox News led the 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern block with 10.32 million viewers watching coverage anchored by Brett Baer and Martha McClum. Martha, I apologize if I butchered your last name. MSNBC, 6.01 million. Finished second, narrowly beating ABC's 5.9 million. NBC averaged 5.51 million viewers, followed by CNN, this is CNN. 5.1 million. CBS 3.61 million, and a Fox Broadcasting Network 2 million from 8 to 10 Eastern. The remaining audience was spread across the CW, Mary Street Media, Scripps News, Telemundo, Univision, CNBC, CNN en Español, Fox Business, Newsmax, News Nation, and PBS. CNN suffered the uh, uh, deepest percentage decline for 2020, with its TV audience dropping by 46% from 9.41 million. Uh, CNN notes, however, that its streaming service CNN Max recorded its best day ever, and other digital outlets were on par with the last presidential election. Fox News is down by 27%, and MSNBC fell off by 21%. But thing is, ahead of CNN presidential election night for the first time, and also had record online traffic. Uh, ABC, ABC, and NBC had more minus declines, 6% and 5%, respectively, while CBS fell by 20% and the Fox Broadcast Network slipped by a third. So overall, the thing is, CNN, the bad news is they suffer the deepest percentage decline for 2020. But the good news for CNN, their streaming service, CNN Max, recorded its best day ever, while digital outlets were on par. And let's see, give me 1 second, folks. And the good news for Fox News is their coverage from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern, 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific on the West Coast had 10.32 million viewers, which is good news for Fox News, with MSNBC, while it has 6.1 million, finished second, which gave nearly beat ABC's 5.9 million. So this is good news for Fox News and MSNBC, and and let's see, and bad news for ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. Let's see. Wait, hang on. Let me read it again. Um, um, CNN, Fox News, CNN, Fox News, and NBC, including ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC, they had small primetime audience. They could get 2020. So this is bad news for them. But um, so overall, this is not good news. I mean, overall, it's bad news for CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC when it comes to the primetime audience, which they performed well in 2020. And by the way, speaking of the election, Jay Leno, he chimed in on the 2024 election, which overall, uh, he told CBS Daytime Show The Talk, which he said there was no cheating. Everybody said it was honest. He said, let's see, it was a different. It was a different in my day. He said, you kind of made fun of both sides. He continued. So you got angry. So you got angry letters from both sides. Now you kind had to take it aside. It's a little bit different, but the nice thing about this election is it was fair. I was not a fan, but that's okay. It's the president of the United States. Let's all get together. Thank you very much. Uh, I gotta say, oh wait, someone said, wait, the Detroit Red Wings just scored. The Red Wings just scored, and then now, oh wait, sorry. Yes, I'm correct. The Detroit Red Wings just scored, and now they tied with the Chicago Blackhawks. No. THT just corrected the score. Hang on, folks. THT is making me confused. Give me 1 second. Okay, the Detroit Red Wings is up 3-1 over the Chicago Blackhawks, and THT just corrected the score. So it's 3-1 Detroit over Chicago in the third period with 60 minutes, which you can watch it on THT right now. Going back to Jay Leno, um, when he says there is no team, which he's right. The election was not, I mean, Trump did not cheat to win the election. And I also agree it was honest. And I also agree with Jay when he says it was different in his day. You kind of made fun of both sides. You got angry letters for both sides. Now you have to take it a slide. It's a little bit different. But the nice thing about this election, it was fair, which I agree it was fair. And he's not a fan, but that's okay. It's the president of the United States. Let's all get together. Thank you very much. Well said, Jay Leno. Well said. We all need to come together as a nation and overall stay um what's that word? We need to stay united as a nation. That's all we can do right now. Now that Trump will be back in the White House as president again in 2025. So that's all we can do is get together and stand as one nation. So overall, I agree with Jay Leno's comments that he said on the talk on CBS earlier today. All right, now let's get to my final topic because pretty much I spent on the election, especially Trump and Kamala. Now, speaking of the election, the Menendez brothers. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me clean my nose again. Give me 1 second. All right. I want to get to my final topic, which is the Menendez brothers, which, as you know, the Menendez brothers, they're hoping to get out a person, but 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 the bad news is George Gascon, which he lost badly last night to upcoming district attorney Naked Hochman, which he told CNN earlier, which I'm gonna read to you. Naked Hochman, who defeated incumbent George Gascon in two states elected to become the next Los Angeles County District Attorney, told CNN he could ask to delay a hearing to have Eric and Kyle Menendez resentenced nearly 30 years after their convictions for murdering their parents. Before I can make any decision about the Menendez brothers case, I will need to become thoroughly familiar with the very facts, the evidence, and the law, Hochman said in a statement. I will have to review the confidential prison files for each brother, the transcripts for both trials. Um, Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, I will just read a text. Anywho, I will have to review the confidential prison files for each brother, the transcripts for both trials, and speak to the prosecutors, law enforcement, defense counsel, and the victims' family members. The scheming concludes, if for some reason I need additional time, I will ask the court for that time. Um, as CNN noted, Hochman is expected to take office December 2nd, and the hearing to determine the request made by the predecessor is currently scheduled for December 11th, giving Hochman just 9 days to review the case from inside his new office. And in an interview with CNN, Hochman said he will move as uh, as expeditiously as possible to review the case. If I ask for delay, it will be delayed for delay's sake, because I think the Menendez brothers, the biggest family members, the public deserves to have a decision done as soon as it can be done thorough manner. Hochman told uh, CNN on Wednesday. Gascon made a request last month to resentence Eric and Kyle Menendez from life in prison while parole to life in prison with parole for the 1989 killing uh, of their parents, Jose and Katie Menendez. Under California law, the brothers will be immediately eligible for parole because they were younger than 26 when they committed the crimes. Gascon cited new evidence of years of sexual and physical abuse at the hands of their father, the support by all but one of their family members, and behavior demonstrating rehabilitation during their nearly 3 decades in prison. So overall, there you have it. There you have it. The upcoming LA District Attorney, Nicky Hoffman, he could delay the case. He could delay the Menendez Spurs resentencing. So overall, this could be bad news for them because the Menendez Spurs, they were hoping that George could win and still be as the LAPA, and that didn't happen. George lost, and Naked is about to take over as the next LA District Attorney, and overall, this could be bad news from the Menendez Spurs. So overall, we will wait to see what happens on December 11th. Especially, we will wait to see if Naked Hochman. We will wait. What will be his next move before he decides whether the Menendez Spurs will be scot free and be out in prison, especially all the time that they serve in prison. So overall, we will wait to see what happens to the Menendez Spurs. All right. So everyone, I will sign out. I'm gonna sign out. I've been live on YouTube for 49 minutes now, 50 minutes, and I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna eat my dinner, and everyone, have a good rest of your week. Have a good Thursday, and the week, and we almost made it to the weekend. The weekend is close. We just need get through Thursday and Friday and the weekend. And by the way, before I go, Ricky Jr., Davy Jr., and Bulldog in the background, and as well as Clip holding my girl Kristen Bell, as well Mariah Carey, Bob Costas, NBC, and the Nate and the late acting in board game, and the chicken, which by the way, Thanksgiving is weeks away. So we got prepared for the turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Turkey is almost it's weeks away, people. Thanksgiving is around the corner. All right, I'm gonna sign off. Have a good rest of your night, and and what am I gonna say? Have a good rest of your week, and remember, treat each other. I'm gonna say this every time. I'm gonna say this as I always say in my YouTube videos. Treat each other with respect and scare your soul. And by the way, before I go, I want to welcome my new subscribers who subscribe to my YouTube. Welcome and keep subscribing to my YouTube. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Signing off.